Aloha everyone and welcome. My name is Makena Maduli. You know me as the host of Talk Story on Hawaii News Now, but tonight I feel incredibly honored and excited that I have been asked to host this brand new show, Hoku Nights. Each month we will be featuring performances by Hawaii's music legends and emerging recording artists. And we will be talking story to find out what they have been up to since the COVID-19 pandemic started, why music is important to them, what is the driving force behind the mele they sing? So many questions, so little time, but we got this. Today's show, we feature a new singer-songwriter that just won his very first Hoku Hanohano Award for EP of the Year, Parish, and a group that's been making music for decades and garnered way too many hokus to mention. The one and only Makaha Sons. We are recording right here at the Entrepreneur Sandbox in Kaka'ako, and you'll have a tour of this incredible think tank space a little bit later. But before we get to the music and the mo'olelo, we want to acknowledge all of our wonderful sponsors, or should I say partners, that have made this show possible. The Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts, Department of Economic Development and Tourism's Creative Industries Division, Hawaii Technology Development Corporation, and Apaman DBA Fabit. Here to tell us the backstory on how this all evolved is singer-songwriter, multiple Hoku Hanohano Award winner, and the president of the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts, the always beautiful Amy Hanai Ali'i Gilliam, and the equally lovely and beautiful Georgia Skinner, Division Chief Creative Industries Hawaii. We're all very busy ladies, so I'm actually thrilled we get to talk story for a moment. I love your motto too, Georgia. Tell me, connect, collaborate,
and create.
And here we are creating Hoku Nights. Congratulations, you too.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And to everyone, thank you for being here.
How did we get here?
Boy, I tell you, I was talking with your mother, of course, and came up with this idea of finding a way that we can somehow employ them. We had the Kokua Entertainers Fund for a while where we showed old clips of Hoku Hanohano Awards. And, during this pandemic, to keep our vahipanas alive as well, to keep our winds and rains and land and our stories, our songs alive as well. So I'm happy to get our entertainers, back to working a little bit. So that's kind of how it. And then I, of course, came to the Queen Bee here.
Oh,
Queen
Bee
no.
Was a very dear sister of mine and said, how can we make this happen?
Yeah, because we're like-minded, right?
Yeah, we're very, I don't know if you know, was a really incredible sound engineer, recording engineer.
I actually did not know that, Miss Georgia Skinner. Tell me. Oh,
yeah. I am.
This is a beautiful collaboration, and I too support and elevate the Hawaii music industry that needs this, in this time and space that we're in. So and this place that we're in right now, the Sandbox. Tell me about it.
Our creatives here in the state really have been suffering more than any other state. And to your point, Amy, we started talking, I think, April, May last year. How can we create something, especially when our visitors from Japan can't come and we can't send our halau and our artists there? So the idea of doing something on a weekly basis came about, and it's been a long dream of ours too at Creative Industries. So we thought, how do we partner together? And then doing it in this amazing Entrepreneur Sandbox space, which is really dedicated to the intersection of creative and tech, which equals innovation. So we are so blessed to be able to have the partnerships we do with the Hawaii Technology Development Corp. And so excited to see our mele students here from the Music and Entertainment Learning Program at the wonderful university, Honolulu Community College.
Yes.
So just thrilled to have you and the crew and everyone enliven this space and bring our audiences in to see something that they may not have seen before. So
I love it. I'm a firm believer in our lahui and how much talent we do have here in Hawaii. And I'm proud and I am excited to see that we are getting back to work.
Yes.
So tell me more about the mele program, though, that we have. We actually have some that are here tonight learning more, right?
Yes, we have a couple of the interns here. It not only teaches the songwriting, the publishing, the entertainment law side of the entertainment world, but it also teaches the engineering, the technical side of it as well. So, I wish I had this when I was growing up.
Well, and that's what, there's a lot of it now. And I think we're really seeing this resurgence of our creative industries and all of our performers, artists, culturally and professionally coming together to really show the vibrancy of this place and the differentiator that they are. If it wasn't for the arts and the music and the culture of Hawaii, we wouldn't be Hawaii,
Right.
would we? So this show, I think, is really important because we're bringing it also to the people in Japan, you know, and this is like a card for them to say, we welcome you back. We can't wait to have you here. And that's why we're glad that Fabit and Oppaman teamed up with us to be able to do this show. So yeah, putting people to work, new forms of income for everyone, and entertainment that you can't match anywhere else in the world.
Absolutely.
You couldn't have said it better than that. I actually would love a sweet tour of this wonderful place. Shall we do it?
Oh, sure.
All right, everyone, don't go away. Coming up right after this, more on Hoku Nights, and we'll get a tour of right here, Entrepreneurs Sandbox. Don't go away.
Amy, I'm so glad that you're here. Isn't it an amazing day?
I'm excited.
Did you know that today is like the 2nd anniversary of this building?
Right, I saw that on the calendar there.
So come, I want to show you. You know, this is a facility that really takes into account co-working, but also forward-thinking brainstorming from our business community, like the True Initiative is part of this space. And in addition to that, something that's really exciting for us is being able to have a space for creatives right here in Honolulu, in Kaka'ako.
I love it.
And this is our space. It's called Ideate Studios, managed for us by BizGenix. Incredible space. This is our green room. So this is a place where if you're using our other studio, you can come in here. Co-work is also available here. And it's really for those organizations and content creators that are up and comers, and best of all, musicians.
Right.
Right?
Hey,
So-
I love what you said a little off camera when you said how many creatives there are in Hawaii. How many are there?
There's 54,000 creatives in the state of Hawaii. 17,000 of those are our performing artists.
Wow.
We want our artists to use this space, and we want our audience to remember to please help them until they can go back to concerts. So, you know, buy tickets online, forget the tip jar. No more. But this is such an amazing space, and both Steve Sue and wonderful creative people like, right here, look at, here is Dennis Burns.
A legend.
Hey, Georgia, how you doing?
He is a legend.
He is a legend.
This is our wonderful studio.
Wow.
And Dennis is in charge, and he is just doing such a great job here. He'll tell us a little bit about all the projects that have been in here. This is a purpose-built studio for our creative community, our students, for everyone to use, but also for professionals, right?
For professionals, for sure. I just want to say a big mahalo to you for trusting your vision for this place with me and my team.
Oh my gosh, Dennis, are you
appreciate
kidding? A legacy from Pacific Focus 1013, and now here at Entrepreneur Sandbox
And you
Ideate
remember
Studios.
when we walked in here over a year ago, it was a black box. As a matter of fact, it was known as a black box. And now we have a working stage. We have a working shooting studio for both professionals and for the emerging creative community, young content creators.
Have you done a lot of work here, Dennis, you know, in the time that you've been here? You pulled in a lot of people from our community that really needed jobs at the time during the pandemic to outfit this space.
Well, a lot of work has been done in here. We've first thing we did was put up this truss and lighting grid. This is a heavy-duty truss. It'll hold a lot of weight. You can see the green screen. I mean, this, as I mentioned,
didn't you use this recently?
We did. We've had some.
On
we've
a
had
big
a lot of
commercial
shoots
with some big star talent.
Yeah, some big star talent was in there.
That's what I
It's
thought.
on the air now. So when you see that commercial, and you know what I'm talking about.
Right here.
You know who I'm talking about. It was shot on the stage with a big crew and a lot of talent. The agency and the production company did a great job.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, this is the kind of space that I think our community really needs. It's something so important. And, you know, Amy, maybe a couple music videos from
Love
you
to shoot a
in
music
here.
video
Perfect
here.
music
Have,
videos,
you know,
yeah.
Waimea or
Absolutely.
any other amazing
Yes,
facility
absolutely.
behind you. And, you know, there's so much that we can do, not only for our musicians and artists, but definitely for our community. So thank you all for joining us and touring this amazing facility. We're going to kick it off and go back to the show.
Aloha everyone and welcome back to Hoku Nights. I'm Makena Mazuli here, and as I mentioned earlier, I get to speak to a young, talented man who just won his first Nahoku Hanohano Award this year. Here he is now, Kala'e Parish. Hi, brada.
How's it going?
How are you?
I'm doing great. Still kind of on the high a little bit, you know.
That was gonna be my first question. How, where were you? What happened? Did you cry? Did you scream? What happened when you won your first Hoku?
Ooh, I was at home and pretty much, I think I screamed, a very manly scream.
Of course,
very
of
manly
course,
scream,
yeah.
of course. But I probably screamed for a good 30 seconds to a minute, just kind of been shocked and excited, just like, wow, you know, any young artist in Hawaii grows up and wanting to get to the Hokus. And actually being there, it was a moment of just, wow, I'm here. Like,
I'm grateful.
Yeah, great. Just gratitude, complete gratitude, and just all that hard work got me there.
Got you there. And you know, here on Hoku Nights, one of the reasons why it was created was to introduce a new artist to our lahui. And so I don't even actually know much about you. Where are you from?
Born and raised Eva Beach. I grew up on the west side, Waianae, Eva Beach. And I currently live in Waimea on the Big Island.
Okay, those are, by the way, Waimea is my goal. Okay.
I love Waimea.
Yes.
I love staying there. You know, I also love coming back to Oahu to you know, play music, but I love Waimea so much, and it inspires a lot of my music. Being on Hawaii Island, it's my genre is more country, and it's completely, that's what it is. It is. You're just outdoors in nature
and the mana of that beautiful place. Yep. Really quickly before we go, and I'm gonna let you get ready in a minute, but I love to ask new artists when I meet them, if you had a mom and dad in music, they could be legends, they could be emerging artists, who would you pick as your mom and dad in music?
I think I would go with Garth Brooks.
Okay.
Just because I love his energy and his vibe, and just, you know, you watch artists, you wanna kind of embody that. And Kainani. I'm such a huge fan of her songwriting and everything she is. We all hung out after our performances.
I think I saw you guys.
Yeah.
I think I saw you.
It was a fun night. We were celebrating, and we were just, you know, just admiring each other's talents, and her songwriting ability is something I also try to apply in my own songwriting.
Love it. Incredible answer. Well, we're going to talk story as you get up and you get ready to go plug in. I am so happy for you, Kala'e, and congratulations. Your future is super, super bright. This young man is incredible. Check him out at kala'emusic.com. And here he is right now with his debut song, Island Life. Please enjoy Kala'e Parish.
I wrote this song for my love for Hawaii Island and all the beautiful things that allows me to live in my lifestyle. And it goes something like this, song entitled Island Life. City lights are shining, beautiful sight you might say, but they don't compare to a starry skyline. Miles of pasture and moonlight, a natural beauty that I find, shine from the mountains to the ocean side. And I know I couldn't leave this life behind. Wake it to a warm sunrise, oh, the sunset on an evening drive, sea breeze on an open coast, that's what I love the most. Feeling of an ancient wind, climbing up to her home again. Rolling hills, beautiful skies, island life. Dip your toes in the sand, wash the song from your head. Healing waters they will understand. Roam the valley so wide, sing with the birds as they fly. Thank the journey for my peace of mind. And I know I couldn't leave this life behind. Wake it to a warm sunrise, oh, the sunset on an evening drive, sea breeze on an open coast, that's what I love the most. Feeling of an ancient wind, climbing up to her home again. Rolling hills, beautiful skies, island life. There's a place that I wanna go to see the other side, 'cause I know the grass is greener where I reside. Take me out so I don't have to dream for another night. 'Cause when I rise, wake into a warm sunrise, oh, the sunset on an evening drive, sea breeze on an open coast, that's what I love the most. Feeling of an ancient wind, climbing up onto her home again. Rolling hills, beautiful skies out in line. Rolling hills, beautiful skies out in line.
Yes, we have much more with Kala'i Parish. We'll be right back.
This next song I want to sing for you folks is a song really dear to me. This song was written for Mauna Kea, and it was written for our lahui and all the fight that we've been going through. This is the fight for Mauna Kea has been one of the greatest unifying moments for Kanaka Maoli, and this song was written for that. And it was also written for all the people who need a voice and who have a voice. And this needs to be shared. It's a message of aloha, and it goes something like this, called We Are a Voice. Where on earth can you find the sun, greeted by a people stand in unison? From the highest slopes to the ocean sides, raising our families on this land that provides. Where can you feel aloha around, standing beside you on this sacred ground? The clouds roll in as the waters fall, but there's too much to lose, so we'll answer the call. 'Cause there is a voice in you and I that travels the earth and reaches the sky. We will be heard till the last of us. We cannot lose this fight, 'cause we are a voice. We are the children who have come alive. We are a voice. We have been searching to find a better way. So many people showing love to lead the way. If we take what's left, what else would be ours? There's only one earth and millions of stars. 'Cause there is a voice in you and I that travels the earth and reaches the sky. We will be heard till the last of us. We cannot lose this fight, 'cause we are a voice. We are the children who have come alive. We are a voice. Ahiki ka hopeloa, he mawana ku'ula hui e ahiki ka hopeloa, he mawana ku'ula hui e. 'Cause there is a voice in you and I that travels the earth and reaches the sky. We will be heard the last of us, we cannot lose this fight. 'Cause there is a voice in you and I that travels the earth and reaches the sky. 'Cause we are a force. We are the children who have come alive. We are a force. Emawana kula huye ahiki ka hopeloa. Emawana kula huye.
Woo! Up next, the legendary Makaha Sons. Don't go away, more with Hoku Nights coming up. Aloha everyone and welcome back to Hoku Nights. It is my honor to introduce our next artist. The Makaha Sons formed in 1976 and have created the music of the soundtrack of so many of our lives, including mine. And here they are now. We welcome the Makaha Sons. Aloha.
Aloha.
Hey, Makena, aloha.
Blast from the past.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Happy to be here.
How have you guys been? COVID has proven to show all kinds of colors, but how have you guys been keeping busy?
Come on, boys.
Well, we've been rehearsing a lot.
Hey.
We welcomed a new member right before COVID.
Oh.
And so it gave us a chance to go through the entire catalog, of
Very
which
big
it's
catalog, I must
pretty
say.
big. And we've been rehearsing and doing virtual shows and just trying to stay busy, you know, best we can. We've done a few concerts on the mainland, just kind of trying to get back in the swing of things. And, you know, so we've just been trying to be ready when we're back to normal.
Yep,
Hopefully
we're there. We are on
Hopefully
our way.
that's right there, right?
On our way. Just when you get married, ready, set, go, oh, push back. Ready, set, go, push back.
We're on the up. Okay,
Yeah.
Jerry, I was going to ask you, combine all of us, how many Hokus do you think you've been to?
You know, the last I count, if you added like, you know, at times there were like 5, 4, 3 of us, about 110 so far. So
That's crazy because there's only been 44.
Yeah, crazy, you know, so.
I think I've been to 10 of them, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the years.
It's always so great.
Yeah.
And you know, the Makaha Sons are the epitome of traditional Hawaiian music. The harmonies, the vocals, the mana of the mele that you all sing. What are you hoping as you get into this now legendary, right? The living legends role. What are some things that you hope trickle down into this next generation of traditional Hawaiian musicians?
To me, legendary is almost like you're
bye.
old. You're old. Because these two guys are, well, they're younger than me.
You're rookie, yeah, Hanale.
Yeah. Well, if you guys don't know, everybody, this is Uncle Hanale.
Uncle, Kupuna Hanale.
Kupuna Hanale. Yeah, but you know, we just seen a big trend in the Hawaiian music. A lot of young ones coming up, and I think you know, traditional Hawaiian music is going to be on forever. I don't think you can, whether you want to get rid of us or not, it's going to be on forever. Yeah. And if it's not Makaha Sons, then it's the next generation, you know, coming into play. Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of that though, but my point being is that you have inspired many of these, you know, instantly I think of Ene or Nahua or all these different, and when you just look at that, do you feel some sort of pride that you've helped perpetuate that?
Yeah, you know, it does give you a lot of pride to say that, oh, we were part, you know, of the generations that coming up, you know, that they looked up to us. So we hope that, you know, we kind of did our part into extending the legacy, not only of Makaha Sons, but the legacy of traditional Hawaiian music.
Absolutely.
And I think sometimes we feel like we were just carrying the torch from those that came before us,
Absolutely.
you know, like Gabby and the Sons of Hawaii, Uncle Eddie, Kahanu Lake Trio. And there's so many great artists that we listened to when we were growing up, and they just kind of passed the baton to us, and we're going to pass the baton on to the young ones. So
I love it. And for you, Hanale, like, how was it joining?
Okay, well, so I was a fan way back when.
Of course.
Before I was the audio engineer. That inspired me. And then all of a sudden I went engineering for them. And now I'm playing music for them. I think it's exciting. It's something different in my what I do for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And I came on board 8 years ago.
Wow.
Which, right? 8 years already.
8 years.
And for me, it was like I was walking into this legacy of, you know, great music.
Mm-hmm.
And what was most gratifying was when I'm thinking, man, I'm just playing somebody else's music. But then when the fans come up to you and say, thank you so much for carrying on the tradition of the Makaha Sons, it was almost like an honor to be able to continue it with Uncle Jerome, you know? Yeah. So for me, and I think he'll find that as he plays more with us, you're gonna see the fans, they're just grateful that they can close their eyes at a concert and remember the Makaha Sons and the Makaha Sons in the Iho.
The Island Medley. Mahalo, thank you.
Is it me? Is it hot in here, or is it just the music?
Or
maybe both.
No,
it's both.
I think it's a combination of both of them. Yeah. Hanali, you brought the sunshine with you, eh? Mahalo nui, thank you guys very much. This next song we sent to some ohana on the island of Molokai. Send this one out to my wonderful cousins over there, Brother Zach Helm and the Helm Ohana, song entitled, another medley of songs.
Another medley?
Yeah, from Molokai. 1, 2, 3.
This is what Hoku Nights is all about. I'm having major flashbacks. There is more music and aloha to come. Don't go away.
We'd like to thank you for having us. We'd like to dedicate this song to each and every one of you out there. I'll remember you.
I'll promise always. You remember too. I'll remember you. I'll remember.
From the Makaha Sons, mahalo and aloha.
Yeah, well, this is one of these classic medleys from the Makaha Sons, and if we don't do this song, we can hear about it. So, Meha Meha, White Sandy Beach.
Everyone
beautiful. So much music, so many memories. Please, for more information about the Makaha Sons, go to makahasons.com. And to learn more about the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts, please visit www.harahawaii.com. I'm Makena Maduli, signing off from the Entrepreneurs Sandbox right here in beautiful Kaka'ako. Mahalo nui for joining us. Your time is special, and we're thankful you chose to spend it with us. Good night, Hawaii. Until we meet again, my warmest aloha.